Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII. We are on Disc 3, and yeah, it just dumps you straight into the Northern Crater. So, this is technically the final area of the game.
Huh. Okay.
Now, I know I briefly got into it in the last video, but the reason why this was divided into 3 discs, because as far as story goes, there's really not a lot left to cover. I mean, it's pretty much go through this final area and fight the final bosses, and that's it, you win. But there's so much other side content that becomes available in pretty much towards the end of the game. Like, so much, in fact, that it took up too much disk space. So, story-wise, this game is about 2 discs length. It's just we have a 3rd disc to make up for all this other side content, which is pretty much going to make up the bulk of the remainder of this Let's Play. Like, yeah, like, this video and the next is going to be covering this final area, like, going through everything, getting all the treasures, and then we're going to go right into all the side content before we actually finish everything off.
Okay, so what you're saying is, if you wanted to, once you boot up Disc 3, you could just forget about all the side stuff and just beat the final boss and that's it?
Yep. But I'm gonna show everything off, so...
Oh, yes, of course.
So have I missed anything? Because it looks like I missed some stuff.
No. Like I said, Disc 3, they literally plop you right into the final dungeon. So, I mean, I was like, if you remember at the end of Disc 2...
how could I forget?
Well, because Cloud asked everybody, go back home and, find, like, your reasons for why you want to fight. Everybody does. And then they're all like, all right, everyone, let's finish this. And that was where Disc 2 ended.
Oh.
So Disc 3 just brings us right to the final area.
Oh, actually, I was referring to the end of Disc 2 when Tifa starts to cuddle Cloud.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, yeah, that.
I will talk about that glorious moment, good sir.
But yeah, there is that too.
Listen, I ship Cloud and Tifa, okay? I am not ashamed to talk about that moment in this game.
Well, no, I don't know. I ship Cloud and Tifa too, but I'm still fucking tilted after that shit.
Why?
Because I didn't know!
Neither did I, but I was just like...
Just out of curiosity, what time are you guys at?
316, 317,
318,
19.
Okay, somehow I ended up a couple of seconds behind you guys, but okay. That's okay.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
At the end of the day, yeah, you're still fighting this dragon.
Well, the reason I ask is because this final dungeon here actually contains the bulk of the remaining enemy skills. So that's why I want to make sure that, I'm all caught up with you guys so I can explain as we go along, because this Dark Dragon here actually has something.
Oh. Dragon Force.
What? Dragon Force?
Yep.
Ah. Nice.
Yeah, so, Dragon Force, it raises your defense and magic defense. So, this is just a nice little defensive buff to have.
Okay.
This is different from Big Guard. Big Guard is, it's just a protected shell, but this actually, like, temporarily, like, boosts the actual defense stat.
Okay.
Just wanted to... Yeah, so, I mean, it's like, basically, if you cast, like, Big Guard and then Dragon Force, I mean, it's like, you're gonna have a pretty high defense.
Alright, great job, Tifa. Now with Dragon Force, you are now officially the Dragonborn.
I was thinking through the fire and the flames.
We carry out.
Okay.
Or carry on.
Okay.
God damn it. I got the words mixed up.
Also, earlier we picked up the item, I know we were in the middle of talking, but we picked up the item Save Crystal. So this area is unique, because that was the first box that we opened up was the Save Crystal. That literally allows us to plant a save point anywhere we want, specifically in this dungeon.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much like, so you can use it wherever you want in the Northern Crater. Pretty much everybody uses it. Like, when you get to the area where it's like, you hit the point of no return, that's when you use the Save Crystal.
Ah. Okay.
Yep. So, in the meantime, we're just gonna scour this area for all the items, because,
Might as well, right?
Well, that and there's a lot of really good stuff here. Like, a lot of good materia can be found here.
Okay.
Ultima 2.0.
Oh,
I wish.
There's no Ultima 2.0.
I wish.
I know. I know. I wish. Wonder how. It's like my God. Here's this really powerful spell. Here's something that's even twice as broken.
Wait, isn't Ultima 2.0 Ultima Weapon? If you think about it.
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, one is a spell, the other is not.
I'm sorry. I say it like that, Brandon, because again, I'm not familiar with Final Fantasy compared to you two, so it's like, no, literally, tell me, would that sound like Ultima Weapon in that case?
I guess. It's like if the spell Ultima suddenly gained sentient and became Ultima Weapon.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon. That came off as incredibly sarcastic. I had no intention.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, that looks deadly. It's literally named Scissors.
This guy. I'm still not sure about this guy.
What the heck?
Because
wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, what? Oh, jeez.
Sometimes this enemy can just instant death you. And if you attack it, it can actually divide into two parts. So there's literally a bottom half and an upper half.
Oh.
This is
okay.
This is a weird enemy. I don't quite get it myself, but
okay,
yep.
I know I said this enemy looked deadly, but Jesus.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, yeah, this one's kind of weird.
Oh, speaking of Ultima.
It's like, just be done with it.
Fuck it. This guy is already creepy enough as it is. Just take him out.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, fortunately, Scissors here he's really only in, like, I guess what you consider the first part of this dungeon. Which I'm definitely glad for. Now, the Northern Crater here, obviously because this is the last dungeon, this is a great area to do any kind of grinding, whether it be level grinding, especially AP grinding. Like, I'll be showing off the areas, because there are monsters here that can give off thousands of AP. So, they're, like, ideal if you want to level up materia. So...
Okay.
Obviously, I do a fair amount of grinding off screen, to prepare for some of the side content, but it's a little bit later down the line.
All right, Cloud still has counterattack, doesn't he?
Yep. And we want the parasite.
Level 5
What?
death?
Yep. So, yeah, so there's, yeah, I'm actually gonna put Death Force on. It's, just a necessary precaution because I don't quite I couldn't remember what level Tifa was at. Just to be on the safe side with this one. Because, as its name implies... Yeah, it will cast death on all enemies, provided that your level is divisible by 5.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, it's one of those incidental skills that nobody ever fucking uses.
But for the sake of completionists,
yeah,
we're getting it anyway.
This one enemy skill involves math. Okay, fuck this. Nope, I'm not even gonna bother.
Right. Well, I mean, but it's not. Well, it's just even so much that. It's so much as like, you know, what are enemy levels and everything. So it's like,
yeah.
You know, it's so incidental, but you know, regardless, we're going after all the skills.
Oh yeah.
And plus, this enemy puts sadness on, which is annoying as hell when you're trying to actually grind out limit breaks.
It's like, oh,
we don't.
Like, I would kill you and get the experience, but I'm just not feeling it right now.
Oh, we don't have all the limit breaks
yet,
do we?
Mind.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Vern?
So we don't have all the limit breaks yet, do we?
Nope, not all. Nope. Right now, Vincent is the only one that's got his ultimate limit break.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, Tifa's got her limit break. Like, we've got the item that can give it to us. She's just got to actually grind out the rest of her limit breaks before we can actually use it. And Cloud, we don't even have the item to get his yet.
Wait, we need we need an item for Cloud's final limit break?
All of your limit breaks we have to pick up. So it's like, you know how, like, you know, we picked up Chaos, we picked up Final Heaven and everything. We have yet to pick up Clouds. And we're not going to be picking Clouds up for some time. Because that's another, you know, major side content thing that I'll be showing off.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, even though we're technically almost done with this game.
Yeah. Even though we're technically almost done with this game, yeah. Clouds is kind of out of the way.
Right, I can only imagine, like, Cloud's limit break of all limit breaks, I guess. I can only imagine, it's like, considering this is Cloud we're talking about, I can only imagine that's, like, the very last one you'll end up picking up. Since it'll be close to endgame?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I figured as much. It makes sense.
Oh, God!
Okay,
kill
Ryan...
it!
Okay, yeah, Ryan, I gotta explain this one.
Kill it! Kill it!
Okay, so this little creature here is called a Tonberry. Tonberries are staple enemies in the Final Fantasy series. They are infamous for walking very, very slow, as you see here, and especially in this game, because we have characters in rows, you will see that it'll often go left and right or something. It'll want to, you know, it's basically slowly approaching a random character.
Huh.
If you're lucky, that's all it will do. But should a Tonberry ever come close enough to one of your characters, it will stab them with its steely knife and it's instant death. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
see,
kill it. Kill it.
Yeah, see, yeah, so like, Tonberries are quite infamous for that. Like, they usually throw Tonberries pretty late in the game in these Final Fantasy games, so it's like, yeah, the minute you run into Tonberries, you know, serious shit's going down and you gotta be careful because, you know, these guys usually have a lot of hit points. I mean, it's not like they're hard to beat, they just have a lot of health to get down. And it's like, yeah, be careful, because if they can kill you instantly.
Oh, looks like Tifa summoned Silver Chariot. Okay, anyway, no, real talk, that is funny. That is legitimately funny. It's like, okay, you get all these meteors to the entire body. Okay, that takes off like what? A chunk of your health or something? But no, it takes one stab out of this slow little fucker, and you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
Actually,
oh my god.
You want to know an even scarier thought? Brandon, I don't know if you've ever gotten to this point, but, what you call it?
No, I haven't.
When I was playing Final Fantasy 15, there was a part where I'm just driving along, like, in the regalia, you know, minding my own business. You know, it was probably later at night, and I was actually, I think, trying to get to a rest point and everything. And all of a sudden, like, Ignis swerves the car, like, to a stop and everything, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because there's no enemies around. I turn around, and there's tonberries in the tunnel.
Oh.
That
does sound scary.
It's like, oh shit, I'm surrounded by these guys.
That does sound scary.
Yeah, it's where it's like, yeah, one of the random little experiences that I had with Final Fantasy 15 was, it's like, yeah, just driving around, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, tonberries. Why Ignis didn't just think to run them over? But
Tifa's gonna get stabbed. Okay, never mind.
No,
but she's close. No, but this guy's close. Okay, we killed it.
Yeah.
No, but that thing was close. I mean, that's like that. Easily, like if that thing easily in like another turn could have just decided, I'm gonna stab Tifa, and boom, she's dead.
My God. It's kind of funny considering how characters like Tifa or like anyone in the party would have to run up to the enemy and then attack him like in close quarters combat and whatnot. You would think when they get close enough to that Tonberry, the Tonberry would have just just use that to his advantage and just stab him during mid-attack. but no, that would be too broken. But no, it's like I knew that Tonberry, like the design of that enemy in particular, looked relatively familiar because I could have sworn I saw somebody cosplay as a Tonberry, like in a video that I saw, like a while back.
Wouldn't surprise me. And it's like I said, Tonberries are staple Final Fantasy monsters. So, I mean, It's like, they're just as recognizable as, like, your Moogles and your Chocobos. Everybody knows a fucking Tonberry when they see it.
Yeah, that's why there's plushes of them, too.
Guys, I was fighting some kind of creature on top of this cliff, and all you guys had to do was just stand there? Come on.
Okay, well, that being said, so here's a unique thing about the Northern Crater here. So the paths start splitting. So you can actually so you can send people into different directions, including your party members. So remember, like, okay, if you want to keep your party and everything, just basically,
all go in the same direction.
Go in the same direction. Now, you can send everybody in the same direction, or you can spread them out. I choose to spread them out, because a nice little bonus that they do when we eventually hit the area where it's the point of no return, what you'll see, like as you see here, so these are all the people that went like one direction, these are all the people that went another. So when you spread everybody out like this, one of the nice little bonuses, they can actually pick up items along the way.
Okay.
So it's like, it's a nice little feature that they do here. So it's like, okay, everybody go their separate ways.
The life of the planet is in our hands. Okay, is there any, like, rats running around this cave? Because I am starving.
Anyway.
It's like, Red, no.
Hey, once the planet saved, there'll be plenty of other jobs.
I'll take the left. I got the right!
Yep, so we sent people one direction, so we're going to go into this direction. And with this direction specifically, there's another fork in the road.
Oh.
So, basically, Tifa, Vincent, Cloud, we're all going in one direction. Yuffie, you're going in the other direction. So...
I knew this was going to happen, man!
Well, it's like, and it allows us to keep the party. Because
yeah.
Well, because,
I was saying, like, what Yuffie was saying earlier.
I know. But it's like, as I was saying, like, well, what you call it, okay, there we go. I just wanted to make sure I was going the right way and everything.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it's like, you do gotta be mindful of where you're sending people, because, you could easily be like, okay, Tifa, Yuffie, you guys go up, and me and Vincent will go down. So when you go down, Tifa will not be with you until you all converge again near the point of no return. So that's why it's like, you know, just be mindful of where you're sitting.
Perfect.
Yeah, I need to have a closer look at, like, at least the front of this robot.
Why?
You would make that comparison.
Because from a distance... Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say, like, from a distance, he looks like a much, much bulkier Bastion.
Hey, if I don't see a Gatling gun on that thing, then no.
I'm sorry, Danny. It's like from a distance, like his square head looks a lot like that thin square head Bastion has. All it needs now is just a little yellow bird on its shoulder, and then bam, there you go.
Well, we got a yellow behemoth here. Does that count?
Yeah, close enough. oh, that's why it's colored yellow. Okay. Get it? It's yellow, like if it's wearing a crown, like a king. Ah, it makes so much sense.
Anyway. Oh, so fun fact for everybody that might not know, since I didn't post this on Twitter yet at the time of this recording. Today actually marks the day that I am an official college graduate, since my degree came in the mail.
Hey. Well, it's about time.
It's like I am officially a professional music producer.
Aw. It's like, my God, it feels like, honestly, I mean, it might be weird. It might be weird, like, coming from me saying this, but it's like, my God, it feels like yesterday that you just started that whole Visa music college classes and such. But now I was like, bam! What did you know? Your degree finally came in the mail.
Oh yeah, it's only been about 2 weeks since I graduated. So.
Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks since my official graduation date, and 2 weeks since then that they decided to mail my degree to me. So.
Oh, okay. It's funny. I questioned that because it's like, my God, it feels like it's been much longer. I don't know why.
Since I graduated, or since?
Yeah. Since you tentatively graduated.
No, not at all.
It's much longer than 2 weeks.
2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks seems about right. I thought that they were. Honestly, I thought they told me that they were going to be sending my degree in like 6 weeks, but 2.5 is not bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a hell of a lot better than 6 weeks, like, for sure.
But yeah, this also means that content, or my Thursday content should relatively
for Thursday.
Be back on track sometime soon.
Hopefully now we'll have a lot more opportunities to actually get you back on track.
I'm kidding.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after the incident that happened with your Wii U, like, several months back.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I'm half joking, but still, I'm still tilted about that.
Oh no! I don't blame you, man. That's horse shit.
I mean, it's because of that certain things regarding Thursday updates are going to be a little bit inconsistent, but I'm gonna try and get all that back on track.
Right. I mean, it's like whenever that moment comes or whatnot, and you finally get back to uploading,
we're getting there.
like, every Thursday or whatnot. It's like, as long as we can help you, like, get the commentary recorded, like, for multiple Raws, like, well in advance, you should be good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, so again, if anyone's been wondering where the Thursday content has been, I deeply apologize, but I have officially graduated. Didn't really have a chance to tell anybody this during any of the videos since.
Yes. So
I was waiting for my degree to get in.
As far as this area is concerned, we've actually almost shared it.
Things should be back on track relatively soon.
Right.
But anyway, back to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, nice.
And mind you, this is like what, half of this area. So we're almost done with like
oh,
the
man,
first, with like
so
half of it. Because there's still the other pathways that we sent everybody else on. Yep. Skittle.
I spy purple material.
There we go. There we go. I had to pick it up. So, Mega All, as its name implies, when you equip it, it basically equips the All effect on everything. So, all your magic, all your attacking,
takes the rainbow.
Everything affects everyone. So, I mean, that's like, you know, you equip like a Mega All. I mean, it's like, yeah, it literally affects everything. To the point where, I mean, it's like you can even, at like your regular physical attacks every enemy. Yeah.
Interesting. Really?
Damn.
Okay.
That reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it though. Dang, I lost it. Alright. It might come back to me before the
this is another one of my, oh yeah, well, believe me that...
Alright, now Tifa gets to go fast.
Anyway,
this is a nice song,
this is the area, this is the point of no return area. So...
Shit!
Yeah, so,
I was about to get lost in the music.
This is actually where I will be, this is where I will be using the, save crystal. It's like... Yeah, so we're just gonna wait and get for everybody to come in. Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so center of the planet. So, from here, you can talk to everybody. Like I said,
fades back.
they're gonna start picking. They're gonna pick up items, and they're gonna start giving you stuff that they find along the way. So make sure you talk to everybody. Now, because this is the point of no return, if you want to continue on to basically the final descent and into the final boss battles, simply head south, like, you know, just like wind around and go down to complete this game. Otherwise, pretty much what we're going to be doing, you can literally backtrack and fully explore the Northern Crater and rate it for everything that it has to offer, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing, because even though we captured a good amount of stuff here, there's still some other better stuff out there that, you know, obviously the characters are not going to pick up. I mean, there's still some materia and equipment and everything that they're not going to pick up, you know, like you saw. Usually they're picking up, like, you know, sources, potions, you know, the cheap shit. So, we're going to use this opportunity to fully explore what the Northern Cave has to offer, and then we'll continue on into some of the extra side content. Alrighty, so with that said, join us next time as we finish fully exploring the Northern Crater.